think I was unmuted the whole time. Holy crap. That's awkward. Alright, good evening. It is just after 9:30 Eastern Standard on a Sunday night. Get ready to dive into some more D&D with the strict saving campaign. We have a lot of fun stuff planned. I don't know exactly what they are, but there are plans. But before we get into the chat with the gang and get this game really started, I've got an advertisement to read with you, to share with my friends, my fans. I do have fans. They are out there. Attention, adventurers, gamers, anime fans, and procrastinators who just looked at the calendar in absolute panic. Yes, it is Mother's Day. And yes, you may have forgotten. But fear not. This quest is still salvageable. Because the amazing gals over at thegrumpycookies.com are here to remind you that when it comes to moms, it really is the thought that counts. And honestly, a thoughtful nerdy gift still hits way harder than a last-second gas station flower bouquet and a panic-written card signed in the parking lot. So if your mom loves gaming, anime, fantasy, cozy vibes... Oh, that is really loud. Sorry. So if your mom loves gaming, anime, fantasy, cozy vibes, or just raised a proud little nerd herself, head over to thegrumpycookies.com for apparel, goodies worthy of the real MVP of the party. We're talking comfy shirts, fun accessories, and fandom-filled gifts that say, sorry I'm late, but I rolled a nat 20 for our effort. So don't give up, heroes. The quest isn't over yet. TheGrumpyCookies.com, because legendary moms deserve legendary loot, even if delivery is emotionally expedited. So, that said, let's get into this.
But yeah, as you can see by my sold listings, it's quite lucrative.
Hello.
Hello. And we
Hello.
are live.
And we are live. Well, last time you all survived Sweetsland and all the interesting encounters it had and made it all out in one piece. There may have been some gingerbread cannibalism.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ezra Spoon, the candy dragon. Literally.
Yep.
First I was like, I don't remember that. And then I remembered, oh, that's
The
literal.
giant spoon.
Yeah. Ezra picks up the giant spoon and goes,
Scoop, mother...
Now, as the group retires for the night, everything uneventful as much as nights goes here at Strixhaven. You hear the rave party, silently beat bopping at the biblioplex. That one meme where the person's trying to sleep and
I have no idea what that's like.
He has never been that person, ever, honest.
It's a good thing I don't have a camera, because that eye twitch was intense. That actually hurt a little.
Sean raging? Never. Oh.
I'm gonna fight you.
I love you, man.
The party would fall asleep. However, the sun didn't seem to come up. You surely slept you feel refreshed and slept, but it is still clearly nighttime outside. Maybe you slept through Another, like a whole day? Maybe you're that tired from the exertion from the fractal? You can't really tell.
I don't know. We don't really do that much. As Goofy would say, something wrong here.
So it's still nighttime.
Mm-hmm. It's actually quite pretty outside. There's stars twinkling. You can see the moon above you. Bits and powdered sky, clouds. A brisk breeze in the air every now and again.
Hmm. Do we see other students up?
They appear to be, as you kind of scour your dormitories, they would seem to be asleep.
Brash is gonna shrug and go back to sleep. Or at least try to.
Oh, that's weird.
Do y'all come out?
Meanwhile,
Friends.
I was about to say, 3 of us are in the same dorm.
Yeah, you all 3
Ari's
would
gonna
be
come out.
awake. Brash tries to go to sleep once again.
I imagine this is what it must have been like in Avernus. Where it's just an endless cycle of one steady state of affairs. Clearly this is not natural. You go check on our fellows? Make sure they're okay? Something
We may as
not right.
We may as well, although kind of just like thinks about what you're talking about Avernus, and it's just like, no, and I'll take what we have here.
I mean, I haven't really lived in hell, but I've heard stories
About?
about tieflings who are also in a bad situation and are forced to slave in hell. That's where my race is from.
What to say?
I'm gonna say I'm pretty sure
Ari is
Ari's also a tiefling.
As the party would reconvene, almost as if the group suffered a very bad lag spike, stuff would rubber band forward, and stuff would go quickly around you and start moving, and it would be morning.
What?
Fuck?
You know, you
Really
get
bad
that disconnect for a moment, and then it rubber bands, and everything catches up.
Yeah.
Whoa, what the fuck? What just happened?
Okay,
Right.
cool. So that wasn't just me.
Rain grabs onto the nearest person, whoever it is, and manages to barely keep herself from absolutely yakking.
So Tara's just gonna rub her back, be like, "It's okay. Just focus
No,
on
it
one
seems
point on the ground."
Seems like a normal day of Strixhaven, and everyone's out trying, everyone's out and about.
Is it the same people out and about as before?
Yeah.
As in, like 1-to-1 to repeat?
Not really
If it is, I'd be able to tell.
Everyone's kind of in their normal positions and hanging out where they normally hang out.
Okay, so not 1-to-1. We're reliving the same moment, but like
It's not
maybe
Groundhog
accidentally
Day.
fast forward. Yeah. Okay.
No, you're not reliving the exact same moment you were living not too long ago.
That was a very legitimate concern, because I was
I
worried
had
it
to check.
myself. And I was like, I've got keen mind, so if it is if it is 1-for-1, I would notice.
As suddenly, Mino would appear. Yo, what up?
Little Nina.
I heard a mimic would appear, and I twitched a little.
Is this as weird for you as it is for us? Because it's really kind of weird.
What are you talking about?
the sun hasn't come up.
Looks up, the sun's in the air.
Or well, it came up twice, really fast.
Yeah, like I guess the term is it was weird. It was like, is the sun here artificial?
No, not to my knowledge, anyways.
Okay. So when we woke up, it was dark. We all looked out. It was clearly dark. And then as we started talking, we got this really weird sensation, and like as if we were being pulled through time until the sun came up.
Interesting. Strixhaven is a
Right?
place of magic. Wouldn't be surprised if maybe someone misfired a haste spell or something.
Haste would work on one person. Not 7 people. That would take something of a grand archmage of a significant power to be able to pull that off. And I don't
only
think they would
person
waste their time with that type of trickery.
Yeah, that beats me. So, what's on the agenda today?
Figuring out how the hell that happened. I don't like surprises. Well, no, I like surprises. I don't like puzzles that I can't solve.
You like pleasant surprises.
Yes. Like somebody bringing pancakes to my room to wake me up. That would be amazing.
Oh, sorry about the quick departure. I gotta take care of something. Yeah, see ya! As she vanishes.
That wasn't suspicious at all.
No, not at all.
She's already leaving?
Yeah. Came to
Huh.
say hi, didn't see the thing that we saw, and then said bye.
Hmm. Not gonna lie, that seems a little suspicious.
Well, I mean, that happened once. Maybe we all just... If it happens again, I guess it'll be a problem.
Yeah, it's just a normal day at Strixhaven, like right now.
I don't trust you.
She does. Satari doesn't trust God right now.
No.
Don't be suspicious.
I mean, it's always smart to be suspicious of the GM.
Yep.
Watches Brash twitch at the mimic.
Twitch.
Oh, Jackie,
Yep.
you were here for the House of Mimics. The house
there
that was a
was?
mimic. Oh, you were?
Oh,
Okay.
No. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, so like the entire building, whatever was mimics, everything was mimics, everything inside was a mimic.
Oh no.
It was a village
Yeah.
of mimics, and you see the local people had a contract with the mimics. Basically, the mimics would protect the village, and the mimics get to eat.
Oh, that would have been pleasant.
Not if you're walking into the village and the mimics don't know that you're okay.
I'm sure it was fine. You guys are still alive now.
Or our characters
No.
destroy the entire village.
Let's not worry about that part.
Paranoia. The the group would the group itself, after experiencing the thing, would hear kind of in their head like 3, 2, 1, and then a resetting beeping noise, and nothing after that.
Did anyone else hear that?
Do I,
Heard a little bit of it.
do I recognize the voice at all?
No,
That was gonna be my question.
it was very robotic.
Hmm.
anything happen around it? We're like, I'm just looking around, being like, is there anything different?
No. Nope. Nothing is different. The who has the card key, by the way? I don't. Was it Rain that has the card key?
I think Rain
so.
has it.
The card key would be glowing though.
Uh-oh.
And Rain is holding it between her hands, and she's doing the concerned meme face.
That seems like her default face.
So everything is normal.
Make me a strength saving throw, Rain.
Oh, I'm outstanding at those. That was a really good roll.
That's actually really. Suddenly, the card key starts to pull away from you, but you manage to hold on to it.
I picture, because she's fairly little, it's pulling, and she's slowly
Yeah,
kind of
it's like
scooting with
trying to-
it.
Yeah, the card key's pulling forward towards the biblioplex.
Her
Where
heels
you
are kind
going?
of digging in. Like, she's not moving, and you see these little shallow ruts of her getting dragged forwards. She goes, apparently it needs to check out a book.
Oh, that's not you just walking funny out of shits and giggles?
Her
No.
heels are dug in, and she's actually actively leaning back while it's slowly dragging her forwards. And she just looks at you, doesn't say anything, but is giving you a "are you fucking serious?" kind of look as she's slowly getting dragged away.
I'll move over, and can I attempt to help?
Yeah, you can if you want.
I guess, would it be like a strength check? Or like...
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh!
Holy shit.
Okay, well, that happened.
Yeah. So you snap the card key. It tries to pull away from you, but
Damn.
is unable to do so. But it still tries and continues to try.
Behave, card key.
It's an inanimate object. It does not understand you. It keeps
What
pulling
direction is it trying to go?
The biblioplex.
towards the biblioplex.
All right, well, let's go towards the biblioplex. Can you stop trying to run away?
It continues to
Talking
pull.
to. I was gonna say you're talking to an inanimate object.
Do we have a bag of holding?
I thought that was called rain.
Hat.
Rain's a backpack of holding.
I didn't say it.
Damn.
I think I did pick up blindness deafness.
Oh
It
god.
yoinks. It yoinks Rain again, and Theo.
No, I didn't. I didn't pick up that spell.
Who is the strongest among us? It would be Sahir or
Brash.
Brash, the one that actually.
Brash?
Probably.
Yeah. No,
Grab
there's
the-
probably there's definite.
Rain, is this okay? Can we have Brash hold on to this? This is a bit of a struggle for us.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I guess I'm
Puts it in
holding
a
it now.
pouch, hands it to Brash.
The moment you let go of it, it flies off.
No. We shove it in the pouch. So basically, it's more of a like we're holding on to it and handing it over.
Oh, okay. I'm like, the moment you let go of it, it flies.
There is no relinquishing. It's more of a we're gonna see the direction it goes, but it's not gonna pull. Like Brash is gonna handle it. He'll be okay. We hope.
We'll see.
Make me a strength saving throw, Brash. Okay, you're fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And seeing as it's now in a pouch, it's probably still pulling, but now you can
Oh, yeah.
taking it on a walk.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
It's like
Looks like
it's like a dowsing rod hunting for water, but
Yeah.
instead it's hunting for where it wants to go.
Yeah.
It's like It's like a Rottweiler, dowsing rod, dog
It wants to go dad
pulling
away.
his leash.
Oof.
You see it
I don't-
thrusting and pulling you towards the biblioplex.
Oh
In the
my!
sand.
I am a child.
We all are.
So do you take it for a walk, I assume?
Yep. I think we're following it to
All
the
right.
biblioplex.
Yep.
The card key will lead you into the biblioplex. The students give you an awkward look as they see just a pouch, just walking like a dog,
Nothing to see
in
here.
Brash's hand.
Just
Y'all
strip
never
you
watched
in.
your wallet before?
Like anybody that looks funny, Rain just looks at it and goes, "Do you even realize where we are? Is it really that weird? Look around," and keeps walking.
And
Damn.
you see them kind of think for a second, like, yeah.
Like, that's fair.
Like, fair point.
It would take them. It would continue to pull until it would take. It would eventually lead the party to level 3 of the biblioplex,
Jeez.
and then it would drag the party itself to a darker part of the biblioplex that's clearly not upkept as much as the rest. You start seeing the cobwebs and no lights in this general direction. A bit shady. As it pulls you like in this labyrinth of books and bookshelves. Eventually, the group would find themselves in front of a red glowing symbol, and those of you, it says on the side the restricted section.
Oh, lovely.
Sweats.
Students are not allowed in the restricted section.
Rain goes, "We can't go in there."
The card key's pulling.
Go in
Well,
there.
according to the card key, that's not correct.
Get in trouble.
This is a bit weird.
We're in trouble if we get caught.
And we
There is
she's
clearly
not
nobody
wrong.
around you, by the way, just giving you a heads up. You're like in a maze somewhere in the biblioplex of bookshelves. To your knowledge, anyways.
Rain looks super nervous. Actively
there's an
kind of
old
pulling on
adage.
some of her hair with one hand. And she's
This is a weird situation. And there's an adage of better to ask forgiveness later than to ask for permission now.
at my work back home. I don't know if that'll slide here, but she's looking at all of you. Does everybody seem pretty on board with just YOLOing down the hall?
I feel like weirder shit's happened.
So here's
Yep.
kind of looking at that.
All right.
key. Like, we're getting led here for a reason.
There's just this look of exasperation. She goes,
I mean,
The,
we just
if we
finished
get
eating
killed or
candy people.
expired, I'm going to be so mad at you.
Is
And-
killed and expired the same thing?
No,
So does
no,
the
She said expelled.
Oh, you said I heard expired.
Like
Oh.
expired.
expired?
Killed or
Maybe-
expelled,
maybe it's the
she's
same
gonna
thing.
be
Maybe
sick
it's the
so
same
mad at you.
thing in this
Oh,
world.
I think you meant to say expelled, yeah.
I did say expelled.
we
No,
all
you
heard
did
expired.
expired.
You said
Yeah,
expired.
expired. I mean,
Which is hilarious, but yeah.
you could expire here, no worries or anything. The
Not like you've had a
so
long day
the,
or
the
anything,
group
buddy.
the group proceeds into the restricted section.
After Star will just take a quick look around, though, to be like, is anyone else gonna see us hobble in
Bro,
here?
you don't even know where you're at, and on knowing you can't see anybody else.
This place is too
I just
big.
meant like what down where we're at. Be like, are we the only ones here? From what I can see.
well, yeah, there's nothing.
Okay, dope.
You are clearly the only ones here. And Rain can confirm.
Satara's gonna shuffle on in.
As the group would enter, the ground itself would move from like a marble stone of the biblioplex into the clanging of metal.
Metal.
Mm-hmm. And then as you walk on the metal, it would glow to like your footprints. It would like this purple bluish energy would kind of, wherever when you step, the ground would kind of light up in a pattern.
Oh no! So there's not going to be any stealthing around this, unless we can fly over it.
And if should the group proceed, they would find themselves at an iron-bound door with a odd mechanical mechanism with a blinking, appears to be a blinking red glow, and there appears to be a slot for a very thin object.
Whatever could this be? It looks like a key.
Yeah, I know. Are you ready?
No.
Well, if you haven't cast your mage armor yet, do so.
Yeah.
As she pulls out her components.
You don't need components for mage armor. What are you doing?
You do.
Yeah, you need a piece of
Do I?
cured leather.
Oh, that's right. My belt. Duh. Okay. I forget that it's not used up when casting. All right. Well, anyways, let's go. Open up the pouch.
Key, the car key flies out and goes to the door and swipes itself before returning to Rain and sliding into her hand as the blinking red light would turn green and you hear a click. Who's the brave soul to open the door?
I nominate Brash.
Brash is going to tap it with his weapon first. Make sure it's not a mimic.
Clink, clink.
That is a valid
It is.
thought.
It is. No,
Brash has trauma.
That is fair.
Yeah.
He's got
Yeah.
trust issues, okay?
Yeah. No, I don't blame you.
Is
Says
it-
the
don't
one
blame
who
you.
caused them.
Yeah, I know, right? As Brash would open the door, there would be a white glow as the party is enveloped in a white light. There would be there'd be a bunch of fuzzies, like TV screen fuzzies, and numbers and symbols glowing together, and forming and moving, in rhythms and forming strands. As when the party comes to, they would find themselves. Oh, give me a moment. They would find themselves in an open field. In front of them, a grand the sky painted in a beautiful radiant yellow and blue. The sun shining. In front of them stands a massive town. At its center, you can see from beyond the gates a massive stone statue of a six-winged owl with what looks to be like 100-ish eyes on the wings and on the body and such.
And thus begins our new Curse of Strahd campaign. I'm good, sorry.
was about to say biblical accurate angel over there.
The yellow radiance would be emanating from this said statue, beyond the walls.
Huh.
Around you, you would see floating islands and obelisks, glowing with neon blue colors, as they appear to be all radiating magic and the like.
This is.
Just making sure
I'm
we
at a loss
shouldn't
here,
be
too.
Seeing, we're not supposed to be on a different screen right now, are we?
No, you're not.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
As there we go. There we go. Perfect. The group would arrive themselves in the south as they entered this town. What's there? There would be Alkin abundant, like a lot of them.
Burbs everywhere.
Burbs, lots and lots of burbs.
Right, so
Oh,
where
Mauser.
is our token supposed to be?
Oh, down at the bottom here,
Thank you.
the very south. The sign on the board says welcome to Strixhaven.
I wonder if this is old Strixhaven before all of the updates. I guess I could use the word changes, but I mean, we're new here, so I don't know.
It's only owl people, seems like. So is this before they let other people study here?
That or with
That's
some
a
of the
good question.
with some of the weird things we've seen is this just I don't want to say a different timeline, but there's been weird cookie shit happening.
One of the black owls, dressed in black armor and a greatsword, would step forward and be like, "Strangers, state your business here in Strixhaven."
Skiing the sites?
Trying to get back to our dorm?
I don't know what dorm you speak of, but if it's home you're looking for, we can definitely conjure one for you, should you be looking for refuge.
Yep, we are.
You clearly are not Strix. How peculiar.
Excuse me, but I am Silverquill. Thank you very much.
Silver Quill.
She just kind of drags her hand across her face.
Interesting. You don't look like from our house of Silver Quill.
We hear
And
just
why
kinda
would
like the-
appearance matter for a house of the dueling arts?
No, clearly you aren't Strix. How you're a Silver Quill is perplexing. But I see no reason to deny you all access into our
Thank you. We appreciate the trust.
Of course. Please, wander, view. As he steps back and returns to his post.
I look at the rest with the kind of like a quirked eye, like, what the fuck? And just sort of follow along and head in the direction gestured.
Well, until we figure out I have a feeling this is another fractal.
I think you're right.
Nods.
Something to note that if it was a fractal, they're actually interacting with you.
Fractal NPCs interact with you to a certain point, but yeah. This is an interesting. If this is a fractal, it'd be an interesting one because normally we are witnesses and we sort of play along where we fight, but we haven't had dialogue with a fractal before.
All you know is your magic senses are through the roof right now.
That is both terrifying and interesting at the same time.
Rain is probably currently rubbing her eyes vigorously, having taken some time to ritual cast Detect Magic as you guys were walking up, and she probably immediately after that
God, and
conversation
everything just
finished
blinds
casting
her?
it. Yeah, so now
It
she's
is,
just
yeah,
rubbing her
it
eyes,
is.
muttering and whimpering.
The amount of magic radiating from this place is with Detect Magic like a flashbang.
Yeah. She sits there and, in mid-whimper, if anybody checks on her, she goes, "Don't detect magic. Don't do it. Learn from my mistake."
Rain would sense like the highest echelons of magic radiating through the air, like only like one can imagine a god would be able to, wield.
Theo reaches down and grabs your hand and wraps it around his arm because he realizes you're probably blind right now. It'll go away in a little bit, but hold on, I will lead you.
You would see brooms and flying brooms like by themselves, like cleaning the streets. And then you see like floating cloths, like wiping windows and cleaning.
I'll describe what we see to Rain so she doesn't lose out. So she's like still a part of it, but it's like, hey, this to your left, step off. We're seeing these, yada yada.
The only way forward is through the front gate, which is in front of you.
Look at the rest of the party. Are we good? Look at Ezra, specifically.
What do you want from me?
Are you okay?
If
I'm
we're
fine
going to
for the
be in a
time being.
competition, you're probably going to be the one that's going to have to fuck someone up. So I just want to make sure you're okay.
I seem to be doing all right. It is strange, but I am doing well. Ish.
As the party would enter the village proper, there would be a stall selling wands.
Like the wands that we're used to seeing?
Yeah, but you can you'd hear one of the Strix shouting, "Selling a wand to wish, selling a wand to meteor swarm, come and get them."
Wands we cannot use.
Wands that are terrifying.
Yeah.
Wand of Power Word Kill. Wand of Sunburst.
Actually, that's the part about a wand that in the Arcana that I remember. You don't have to understand the magic that created it to be able to use it.
Yeah, but
So-
the rules here cast spells at that level.
It's the one thing that's a little funky with Strixhaven.
You would see armor and weapons vendors selling magical equipment that one can only dream of. One's hearing in legends. You know, the amount of power radiating from them.
Oof.
But if the group could move themselves up here for me.
All right. Yeah.
The as the group would arrive towards one of the docks, you would see like owls and birds like moving, crates and such with magic, not bothering to use their hands. They just kind of flick their feathers, and these cranes and boxes move. Before you, you would see a white owl that looks familiar, but unfamiliar at the same time. Walks up. You would see a yellow starry halo, kind of around the back of her figure. As she says, "Oh, hello there. You're not from here, are you?"
Is anybody really from Strixhaven?
Maybe. This is a place of magic. It wouldn't be the first time we've had wanderers walk in.
We are students, but we are not from here.
Ah. Well, I welcome you to. My name is Mina. And my studious guard here is Arrow, as the Strix next to her would nod.
Wait, Mina is in the Mina that keeps appearing before us?
I'm gonna assume that, but I'm not sure.
So then again, we don't know what she looks like, right?
Looking very closely, so I'm taking in every detail. This is Mina. Every bit as beautiful as I thought you could have possibly have been.
Oh my god.
Arrow kind of
We've
says,
never met before.
Arrow kind of chuckles, like, "Oh, this is rich. Careful, you. She's already courted."
Oh. Well, that's fair. By who?
By the Archduke, of course.
Oh.
Oh, my apologies. You aren't from around here. I will mind my attitude. My apologies.
The hell's
Not
the
needed. I've met a Mina from my world, and she's quite the interesting cat.
How very interesting. Anyways, clearly you must have come a long way in your travels. Are you tired?
Disoriented and tired, yes, we'll go with that.
I don't know about tired. Disoriented a little bit, but
Is Rain still craziness right now from Detect Magic?
think
is
that's an
rain back to
answer
normal.
that you should be giving her.
How long has it been? Because detect magic it lasts for only so long.
About a minute, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Yeah.
No, we'll say it's about 10 minutes or so.
Most of her vision's coming back. There might be like little bits that are slightly discolored from, the effectively like looking at the sun for too long.
One of the elf folks would run up to Mina and be like, Miss Mina, they're requesting a presence at the church. She nods and says, "Oh, mother. Well, I would hate to leave you all, here all lonesome selves. If you'd like to join me."
Most definitely. Rain, hold tight. Unless you've gotten your vision back.
I can see. I can
Then,
guide myself. Thank you.
okay. Yeah, no problem. I'm here if you need me. All right. Yes, 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 yes. Please, I would love to.
Considering we don't
Yeah.
really know, well,
Go on.
considering we don't really know where else to go here, it's probably not a bad idea to follow.
In front of us is our home of knowledge, the Biblioplex. We Strix call it the church. It's a holy site for us, where all of our knowledge is kept.
Oh, quite fascinating.
And we're in the Archway Commons right now. This is where most of the gathering happens for Strixhaven's activities and gossip and gospel.
Hmm.
So-
Interesting.
Tell me about where you're from.
Well, I'm from a hamlet in just a regular land in the Forgotten Realms, but my
The
mother and
Forgotten
father
Realms.
are from places less savory.
I'm not familiar with this Forgotten Realms you speak of, but judging by the name, it seems forgotten.
They call it that because in the old world, well, I won't go into
There's
it
an
if
old
you're not
world?
fam-
Interesting.
Yeah.
A world before the Strix, the old world. Interesting.
Well, to be honest, I don't know how old the Strix are, so I don't know how to quantify the question. But
We the Strix have been here since the dawn of creation, when magic was first formed. We were the guardians of. We are the guardians of the magic and the weave surrounding it.
oh, okay, understood. So then, the land used to be called Greyhawk, and then things happened, and it became a forgotten realm. This is what I understand. That's what my parents told me. I haven't been able to find any real books on it, but that's last several millennia. That's kind of how it's been.
Oh, very interesting. As you continue to watch, as you continue to walk, you would see more of just the conveniences of Strixhaven. Like no one's doing absolutely anything. It's all like pretty much automated by magic.
Here kind of just follows behind as he's kind of more like he's a little quiet as he's kind of just like looking around. Especially as this is definitely not what he's used to from the Strixhaven that we know.
So Tari's gonna try and squint to like study the movements of what some of them are doing like without wands and try and like mimic with her own hand.
Really hard to do without feathers. But
Yeah, I know, but she's
you
trying.
You can try. In front of us, like I said, the biblioplex. You will see the statue of our goddess, my mother to be exact.
Oh. And what's your mother's name?
Mihu.
Mihu?
Mm-hmm.
How the hell do you spell
Above game,
M-E
I
or
feel
M-I?
like we've heard that name before.
We have not heard that name before. This is a first
We have,
time
yeah, that's a
hearing it.
new name.
Okay. There's enough me names that I thought I heard it.
I know, I was expecting a Minerva, and so I was like, oh.
So many M's.
My mother watches over the magical snarls, where all magic originates from, and spills forth.
Where it snarls is what you said?
Mm-hmm. Snarls. Like grrr.
Oh, so
She
it's,
tries
it's
to
a
say.
thing.
If I remember correctly, the snarls are. Hold on. Even I have to go into my notes. Wait. Aren't snarls magical vortexes?
Mm-hmm. That's correct. Think of them like never-ending fonts of magic. Evocation, enchantment, necromancy, aberration, and the like. Whenever somebody casts a spell, they draw from a snarl. In minor ways, of course.
Interesting. Here just kind of takes time to ponder right now, thinking on what she just said. Kind of what to the information that they've already learned. Stop.
Collaborate and listen.
Arrow turns to his group and says, "You know quite a bit about us, it seems, and we've never met before." Not unlike, but interesting nevertheless. Arrow, if you could do me a favor and go ahead of us, you're gonna kill the mood. Arrow huffs and says, "Fine, I get it." And Arrow would just go away. Always.
That was Psycho saying that, not Rain.
Yeah.
I said his poor bruised ego.
Perfect. Well, he thinks I need protecting, but there's nothing to worry about here. There's no violence of any kind. Yeah, we have eradicated all violence
How did you do that?
I'm not sure. My mother did it. But I do know she did something, and well, it's almost impossible to. No one here has any violent tendencies or acts of aggression.
Not even getting
I think
frustrated
it-
at stubbing their toe?
I think it. I think it has something to do with the aura that she produces.
The aura?
Mina kind of opens her feathered wings and motions around her to the golden glow that's kind of emitting through the air.
Oh.
Sometimes I wonder why we even need guards, but my mother insists that we at least have something.
She's not entirely wrong. You never know when something might happen.
Yes. Never know with strangers visiting and all. You all aren't underneath her influence.
Sarah just kind of gives a smile. What's that supposed to mean? He's actually quite serious. He has no idea what that's supposed to mean.
We Strix live in a utopia. Every whim, everything we have and have ever had, we but wave a feather, and it happens.
Sounds like a pipe dream.
A dream that we have been able to succeed. No Strix is found wanting.
That feels impossible.
Nothing's impossible with the right amount of magic.
But how would you fix situations like, let's say, two Strix fell in love with the same one? I'm scared that they laugh at that.
Well, there are spells that can duplicate one individual that have two of them at a time. And therefore, that would solve the problem for two people loving the same person.
Yeah, but how would the person who is duplicated feel?
True. What if they actually loved what if they didn't? What if neither one of them loved the original object, and it was just a personification? You created double the problem for half of the situation.
How many people would create a duplicate of me?
24.
Valid. What? Why do you have an exact number?
No. The answer to it would be 42.
Nah.
We don't exactly how's the word to put it for we live very comfortably.
What was your life like before living comfortably?
That might have been before I was born. well, created, I guess, would be a word for it.
Here's unsure how he's supposed to think about that. Created as in, like, born, or created as in a different way?
Well, my mom never really went into details, but that's just anyone who procreates with a goddess would not survive.
I'm really confused. He's just super confused at this point. You know,
Do you not like what you see here?
no, just a little confused.
About?
He's trying to find the right words. Like, he's a little unsettled by what you just said. Is I know you mentioned your mother is worshipped, but what? So she's a goddess living amongst the normal Strix?
Mm-hmm. That's correct. If you want, I can take her to you. I can take her to you.
Take us to her?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kind of interested just because it's not every day you get to potentially meet a goddess.
Rain would quietly nod in agreement.
That makes me part god, or god, I guess.
Well, potentially a demigod, which is a little less than a god, but still considered a god in most situations.
You saw a little bit of personality come out there. The Mina that you're used to, anyways. Well, come on, let's not dial out here.
Let's get to safety.
Yeah.
I will let you all explore to your heart's content if you'd like, before we go in. If you have any questions, ask or look around. You're more than welcome to.
Alright. So here's just kind of like looking around over here, seeing what else is different about this bibliothèque.
It's definitely more cathedral-like. You would see the massive owl statue, like at the top of it. Once again, I said 6 wings, 100 eyes.
That is not. Things don't get me weirded out. It's the eyes. Ugh.
You would see a little like a little tavern thing that says like Fire Jolt Tavern.
Looks like the names haven't changed much. So a lot of this is still named the same as what we know. But it just looks a lot different.
Very. It's more. more traditional medieval-ish.
So, like, it would look something. I'm assuming it would actually look closer to something like Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this weirdly feels closer to home, even though he kind of just looks back at the statue with the 100 eyes. I do feel like I'm being watched by everything.
Rain is nodding in agreement throughout. Eyes darting left, right, taking it all in.
If anybody else is doing anything, Sahir's probably just going to follow around as he's kind of like, okay, this is...
Yeah, so you would see a lot of the same. So you would see the Strixhaven Arena. You would see the Strix Ball. Except it's more tournament grounds, I guess would be a word for it. And the arena would be more of like a Roman Colosseum looking thing.
Oh. So definitely something more standard than what normal Strixhaven is. Well, what's normal to us. He's not going to look around anymore unless other people are, so.
I'm good.
Good. Rain, you good?
Yeah.
Ezra, you good?
Theo might not be good.
Or Theo?
Oh, Theo's fine.
Oh, well, you went,
Yeah, it's like, he's good. If there's one thing he does, he handles weirdness surprisingly well. Like, he is not fazed by it at all. But it's more of a, he experiences things that's outside of his control or comfort zone, and he suppresses them and confronts them internally and figures them out on his own side of that event, and then comes back to it.
Fair enough.
Which is unfortunate, because if there's enough things that are like way outside of his ability to react to it, he might freeze completely. But for him, he's like, okay, I can handle 2 or 3 things that are outside my control nonstop. And okay, this, got it. Let's work on it this way, work on it that way. If he's wrong, he's wrong. But he's not always wrong. And it's survived him this far.
Fair enough, fair enough.
There would be a hint of static before the group would like a burning smell would kind of enter the group's sensory before returning to normal.
Burning.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we may want to press through, although mentally, as the player, not the character, books are burning back at the bibliothèque.
I'm having a lot of cat aggro, sorry.
The group would find themselves briefly in a moment where you would see the place burning and on fire.
Oh, goody. What the fuck?
Before it'll return to normal.
Okay, who left the stove on?
Did anyone else see that? Or anyone else smell that? Not just me?
I both saw and smelled it. At first, as I point back to Theo, I thought he might have relieved himself, but after seeing the burning buildings and
As wonderful as I am, my penis excretions do not smell that flagrant.
oh, I'm sorry, it came from the
What
other
the
end.
Fuck.
Oh my god! Can't get over my penis excretions.
The group would find them inside the church, and Mina would walk in, being like, "And welcome to the Biblioplex." Oddly enough, the entrance looks very familiar, except there was like a receptionist desk in the middle. You know.
I thought biblioplex meant like books, not a church.
It's close enough to Bible.
I guess.
The a booming, a calm yet booming voice would through him. My daughter, you've returned, and it seems you brought in friends. The giant owl, sitting upon a nest.
Oh,
This owl though does not have 6 wings. In fact, she just has 2, and there's no eyes on them. But aside from that, it does resemble the statue.
Brash is mildly disappointed.
You would hear the Strix on the left be like, "What is this? A Strix? No, they aren't Strix. Not at all. What are they doing here? State your business, or I have you executed." Now. That's no way to treat my daughter's friends. Please, be at ease. Don't mind him.
Pay close attention to the one that wanted to immediately end us. Don't look at him, but get enough details as I'm looking around to
That one
be able
there,
to
like,
completely remember
very,
him.
very sparrowy, I guess would be a word for it.
Sounds like a coward to me. I don't speak that out loud. It's mental, but if they have psionics,
Welcome, guest. I welcome you to our beloved kingdom. You've clearly left an impression on my daughter, and for that I am grateful. She doesn't have very many friends.
glad we made a good impression.
You see Amina chuckle a little bit.
Just not sure what to actually say.
Now, what manner of magic brought you here?
We don't know.
Clearly, you're not from our time. That
We
is
are
for
not.
certain.
I think we may be from many leagues in your future.
My lady, what is this madness they speak of the near future? This is the future, the
No.
present.
Far, far future.
If there was a far future, we would know of it, and no such
No.
future exists in our archives.
Oh, you silly mortal. Just like the rest of us
Mortal!
mortals. You
Mortal might you.
quiet and listen.
Don't tell me to quiet you.
Look at my horns. Look at my being. What do you think I am? However, that being said, I am a student of Strixhaven with the devilish endeavors embedded in my being. However, my friends don't bear any of my resemblance except for this adorable one right here. So, please open your mind to possibilities beyond what you already comprehend. Sir.
Nonsense.
Then you are as
He would
closed-minded
be like,
as my trowel.
Charles, be quiet. The Mihu would say, says, yes, sorry.
Okay, which one exactly is the one that's being extra mouthy?
Oh, this one right here. Charles.
I was going to say it's Theo, but...
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
You need a mouthy person against a mouthy person.
I mean, I won't lie. Most of the time, when Thea starts getting mouthy, I kind of roll my eyes. But this time, valid crash out.
Aw.
As she run forwards and hugs the Strix on the right.
And as she runs up, Rain kind of leans over towards Sahir and she goes, "So much for getting rid of aggression and hostilities."
Seems it doesn't matter how much of a utopia something is, some people are still gonna be angry.
I mean, we're not part of the utopia, so I think they can be angry at us.
Well, you would think, though,
If
that
they got rid of aggression, they wouldn't be aggressive.
Fair.
It can't be something that doesn't exist. Short, Rain has definitely intense society towards that guy.
Well,
The
well
technical
said.
name for it.
That it is now.
the new word.
The Mina motions to the fancily dressed Strix next to her, the one that has not said a thing but is wearing gold and like mementos, very stoic and shaman-like. Mina says, "This is he's not a man for many words, but this is Rokan, and he's my betrothed." He just stoically nods. Very Zeraljaw vibes.
I don't like
Have we
that.
heard the name Rokan before?
You have not actually.
It sounded familiar, that's why I had to ask. But you said he's very quiet though, right?
He's very stoic, yes. He just gives a nod and acknowledgement.
He is a olive. Few words.
What's up?
I was making a cheeky joke.
Oh.
No.
Who? The Charles would turn to me. As we were discussing before we were interrupted, if someone were to touch the evocation snarl, that would mean disastrous for our species. No one will touch the evocation snarl. Yeah? You want to bet that? I'm not willing to bet our entire species on a hunch. If someone has managed to break away from your aura, and if they mess with that evocation snarl, it's going to be the end for everything. Rokan turns and says, Charles, be quiet. No one is going to touch the snarl. They don't even know where it's at.
So here's mentally just like
You're willing to bet our entire species on a whim? A chance?
I'm not going to be part of this conversation. I'm not going to be part of this conversation.
You know the element. Mihu can even claim that the elemental evocation snarl has been acting erratic recently. Someone has been drawing upon it too much. Mina turns and says, then do you have any ideas? I do not. Maybe he turns and glares at the outsiders. Nah, not them. Now, if you won't do anything about the evocation snarl, then I will. I'll take the guards, and we will go defend it properly. Maybe he says, if that is what you wish. That is what I wish. I wish to save our race. As he stomps off. Sorry you had to... He's been on this conspiracy theory recently. He thinks someone's trying to sabotage the elemental snarl of evocation.
I mean, considering it's a lot of elements, I kind of don't blame him. Just a little bit. Kind of. Evocation can be very testy. I get it.
Very testy indeed.
He just kind of smiles like... He's not going to mention anything about the damn snowballs.
Mina would reach into her robe and pull out a crystal and present it to Rohan. Says, "See, I've created a memory. Now, whenever we want, we can relive this moment. We just have to connect to it."
Did we just witness the invention of a fractal?
As suddenly there be more fuzzy on the screen, As suddenly the group would be outside the church proper, Strix scattered along the ground as fire burns across the city. Well, the town.
Well, that's not good.
Something tells me the asshole bird was right.
What about?
That the whatever thing was gonna be attacked, maybe?
The evocation snarl was going to go out of control. Sahir says it very matter-of-factly as the resident evocation wizard.
The ground would begin to sink into the lava around the group as the group would find themselves being transported between the two settings, as the group would appear back outside the biblioplex. Would appear outside the restriction section.
God, that hurts my head. That was a lot.
A bunch of strangeness just occurred.
Yeah, yes.
But you would be back out at what appears to be Strixhaven proper.
But were
I don't
you?
really like the appears to be.
The keycard is silent in Rain's hand, or your Rain would be holding the keycard in her hand as you all come to.
What I would have given to have been a first year for the seniors that graduated last year and not had to worry about all this shit.
You saying you wish you were the seniors last year?
No, I'm saying that I wish we didn't have to put up with all this shit as first years. We just started this new school, this new wonderful experience, and what is it? It's a bunch of fucking bullshit. Sorry, I just I had so many expectations for this school, and I find out that all we are is embroiled in this ridiculous level of just
Politics.
school falling apart. And what are we going to learn? How to defend ourselves? Is that it? Sorry, at least I was in a better place right now. Parents are going to be so disappointed.
Kari's gonna give you a pat on the back and be like, yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm probably voicing the same things you are all feeling, and I apologize. I don't mean to make it worse.
No. It's better to air out your feelings now.
It's less making it worse and more feeling like we're together on this in this shitty situation.
I guess that'd be a word for it, that's for sure.
So I feel that our goal is to make this place, to help make sure this place remains what we all hoped it would be. A center of learning for us to actually grow as sorcerers or warlocks or mages or wizards or whatever we chose to be, or
Whatever
Max.
Brash is.
Whatever, bro.
Barbara Druid.
Snacks.
Whatever Brash is.
I'm sorry. Am I really sorry? No.
Are you wrong? No.
No.
Yeah, where the door would be, there'd be a wall, at least. Just
That's
a wall.
helpful.
A brick wall.
Well, at least it's a brick wall and not something else.
Just a brick
Mythic.
wall.
Imagine if it was like a sticky brick wall that like tried to eat us.
I'm just trying to make Brash more paranoid.
The goal is not to do
No.
that.
Goes over and touches the wall.
Let us not make Brash more paranoid.
It's too late.
I'm just expecting Brash, like, he's just expecting Brash at this point to attack the wall.
Really
The
tempted
poor wall
to.
did nothing.
You never know, that wall could have done something.
The slinking out from one of the books, an inkling would pop out and give you the biggest smile. Uh-oh. Students in the restricted section. Students in the restricted section. I'm gonna tattletale.
Firebolt it.
Oh God!
Are we surprised?
So-
No.
You shouldn't be.
You're probably just gonna take Rain's hand and gonna start booking it.
Whee!
You can run, but you can't hide.
Well, you got a fireball coming at you, so good luck.
Roll to hit.
All right, 1 sec here. I'm like, is this what he would do? Yeah.
I had,
20 to hit.
I had a kitten
Yeah, you
distracting
hit.
me, so I didn't catch what was saying it.
In
You
inkling.
hit the inkling and it goes, the guilty run, before evaporating in fire.
He smiles a little bit as he follows his friends.
Gosh, and some of you wanted to conjure an inkling. If only the shenanigans that would happen.
An inkling on inkling fight.
All right. The group would find themselves back out of the restricted section into the library proper.
So let's get as far away from those doors as possible.
No one seems to be any of the wiser about your expedition.
Good.
Oh,
For now.
That's good.
Do we have class today?
You do not. However, you do have tests tomorrow.
Oh no.
Hmm.
Oh no.
Crane will ace it. At least if it's a written test.
I do believe it was a verbal one. We had to
Oh.
give a speech based on the correspondings of certain types of magic.
I was like, that feels like bullshit.
Does.
And then failed at the sense of humor.
Crane's
It
just
is a written
squinting.
test.
Crane is just squinting because she's sitting there. She's like, I never heard them say that.
And I
Does
would
it hear-
know.
Does it hear something? Is to stay after class and get a test? It's the only way Eza would know something that I don't know about this.
Uh-oh.
She's like spiraling
no.
internally.
Oh no.
Wait,
Is it a verbal test?
does Sahir just see her, like, her face just contorting and stuff as she's trying to think about this?
Like it's the meme with all the geometric shapes in the background while she's like sitting there trying to parse it all out.
So basically, she just has that far out 1,000-yard stare, like, huh?
Brow furrowed and everything as she's like trying to figure it out. Oh, but maybe possible.
He just rubs her shoulder. Don't think too hard on it, Rain. Don't think too hard on it.
I think we're too late for that.
It's preparing. So the class itself, while it is it might be verbal, it might be written. I don't know. Let's find out. But you do find out that it is part of a 5-piece test that all first years take at the end of their first year to see if they move on to second year.
Oh,
Ugh.
so our test is about if we get to be a second year.
Eventually.
So it's basically like a practice test.
Kinda, but not really.
So the test that
It builds on top of.
Oh, okay.
You do learn through asking around that the test itself is actually really simple. You have to catch a tinker bug. Is it?
The hell's a tinker bug?
That's a good question.
Is it perhaps gold, round, and has little wings?
No,
Right, our brooms
that's
to catch it.
We would need a
that's
legally
a
distinct
legally
variant.
distinct of golden sphere with wings.
Ah,
That is not
God.
a that is not a trink bug. Now, you do find out that trink bugs can open up different dimensions and hop through them.
Oh. So wait, do we have to catch it individually, or is it catching
as
it
a
in
group.
Okay. Thank you.
And that's the test to become second year, is to catch the bug.
Got it.
But yeah, there is a test tomorrow, but the world's your guys' oyster now that you all are out of whatever you just witnessed.
Hmm.
Now that we experience Nam, we're free to do whatever we want.
Yeah.
I'd like to go talk to Mina. Just get her take on what we witnessed.
I mean, how do we talk to her? Doesn't she just appear when she wants?
Hey, Mina.
Sometimes.
Woohoo! As she pops up.
Okay, Mario.
What amazing timing!
What? You called? You guys never actually called me before.
I know. Honestly, it was more of a. We experienced something rather interesting that we thought would be really good to share with you.
Oh? Fun? Exciting?
Ring kind of goes, allow me. And then she would give a word by word, like painfully detailed recount of everything that happened and what everyone else said. So she doesn't miss a single detail.
So there's a really beautiful owl that shares my name. That's kind of cool.
In the
I have no
past.
clue what you're talking about, though. But sounds cool.
That's
I
okay.
don't.
It was. I think we might have witnessed a weird fractal from the past, and it's possible your memory might have been wiped from it, or you might just not remember. But it was rather vivid.
I have no idea what we're talking about. I've just been floating in my dark space for as long as I can remember.
That is interesting.
I call it my dark space. I truly don't know where it is, to be honest with you. I just know I can project myself. That's about it. This is just an illusion.
Whoa.
What if you're a fractal of your original self?
I don't even want to think about that because that's too gosh darn confusing.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Because that could mean you are a fractal inside a fractal, inside of another fractal.
Oh!
Let's not become a bag of holding within a bag of holding and explode everything.
Exactly. I come to think about it, a bag of holding is like a fractal if you think about it.
Oh, don't want to think about it. No.
Fractals are just memories. That's all.
I mean, you're not wrong. From what we
Memories do have different interpretations.
I mean, considering how you've gone into some of the fractals. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I gotta keep myself entertained somehow.
For better or worse, yeah.
Yeah, I would say so. But you guys are by far the most interesting people I met. Well, the only people I met that I can think of.
You know what? He doesn't ask his question because he thinks he's already asked this question multiple times. So, hello. I mean, if you don't mind me asking, why did you disappear before we left the last time?
I don't know.
You kind of said hi and then bye.
Yeah, you know, just weird things. You know, really hard to maintain concentration on projection sometimes.
That's fair.
Don't worry about it. What? Oh, my projection's going to do something. She exaggerates.
I mean, you never know. At this point, he's just teasing with her. There's been weird things going on.
Well, do you not want weird things to happen?
You know, that feels like a loaded question.
No, I'm serious. Do you not want weird things to happen?
Depends on what we're calling weird things happening.
Yeah, it sounds like you guys were complaining about weird things.
I mean, a little bit.
I mean, I can make it so weird things don't happen.
What?
Yeah.
How are you able to even do that?
I have no idea, to be honest with you. I just feel like I can. But I probably can't.
You're getting more and more confused. Hi. What? Huh.
No idea. But I think a good we climb would clear our minds.
You know.
Time.
Yeah. Yeah. That might not be a bad idea.
I was like, AKA, let out some steam.
At this point, yeah.
That's valid.
Let's go. Well, you guys go. You have a full group now, so my assistance is no longer required.
But you can come with!
I'll observe.
Oh, okay.
All right. Sounds good.
Was trying to include you.
Oh, I appreciate it, but I'll watch. I got burnt to a crisp by a fireball last time I tried.
Doesn't sound pleasant.
Half the party got consumed by a fireball, to be exact.
I mean, not wrong.
Some survived.
For most of it. And that was here.
All right, and with that, we will end there. I know a few of us have things that they need to take care of.
Yeah.
Oh,
Very much
okay.
for running the session.
Yes, thank you.
A lot of fun exposition and lore drop.
Yes,
We have a test.
Yes.
we have a
We
test.
have a test.
Next session is the test. The test.
Do we have course
We're
materials we
fucked.
need to be studying?
Do we?
I don't know. That's what I was asking.
I think we're just fucked.
I think you're just fucked.
Just wing it.
Oh,
That's
God.
what I've always done.
God,
You mean
said
you
we're
weren't paying
fucked.
attention in class?
Hey, we haven't physically been in class. Our characters might have been, but Psycho wasn't.
I know that rubber banding. You may have been there once.
Oh,
Then you know the fractals are.
Now, if the test is about how to run an efficient brothel, we got you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would say so.
We would have that. Goddamn. Goddamn.
All right, everyone. Oh, the Bill, you got room for one more on Saturday?
Yeah, I would definitely. You would like to join?
Well, now that I have a life again, I believe I can swing it.
Woo! Yes.
I told Austin about it like last week or something, and that's when he still had his old schedule.
Oh yes, definitely. Oh, I'm excited now. I never get to see you play as a character. This is exciting.
Yeah, I got a few characters up the sleeve. It's not going to be Kaliasa. I don't want to expose you all to that. I don't want to expose your. I don't want to expose your friends to Kaliasa.
Okay, awesome. But thank you for running. I'm going to definitely
Yes.
quick and raid out.
Okay.
And for anyone
I'm
who's going to be gone
thinking-
before I get back, have yourselves a good night. See you guys next time.
I'm
Bye.
thinking.
So, that was our session. Nice quick one, but at this point, I really need to go to bed. I have to be up in less than 6 hours. So, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you, my friends, for playing. Now we're going to raid out to Weekend Fire. Your own tabletop RPG. Alright. That's that. Thank you guys for that note. Expedite. Good night, everyone.